Peace in, folks. How you doing? Use the force. Positive mental attitude. We got to try, right? Obviously, we don't have to try and pretend to live in a positive state, but if we can, you know, create a mind state where even things like COVID don't completely destroy our mentality, all to the better, right? So, yeah, just here I am back once again with a friendly reminder. We're being lied to. I'm not saying COVID's real, lockdown's unnecessary. That's what I'm saying. That's what it looks like. That's what all the science looks like it's saying. That's what common sense looks like it's saying. Why lock down healthy people? Why not protect weak and vulnerable people? Unless there was something else going on as well, because the whole economic thing is very interesting. You know, Bitcoin's very interesting. You know, the bankers, looks like different tiers of the bankers are being attacked on the stock market, which is beautiful to me. All these like hedge funders and all these like people that are basically profiting off the back of other things, and it's all not very, either way, they're getting shafted. And sure, some people can say, oh, that's heartless, even they've got families. Sure, but like, shouldn't people that have families think about other people that have families and other people's lives and other people's welfare? I went on to a post this morning because someone made this statement about just saying, you know, obviously COVID's real and obviously people are dying, but it's not like, you know, obviously people are dying, but people, the problem is we've been lied to. Nothing seems clear. People die every year. Where's the flu gone? Where's the cold gone? Everything's COVID, this, that and the other. What about all, like, I've lost 2 members of my family to cancer, and someone who I was talking with online this morning just was like, who gives a shit? And they're like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, look, you can't tell me that you've lost members of your family and that we all need to hide and get a vaccine and expect me to what? Shut up? Like, it's like, I felt like this person was a troll and they were trying to do what I see a lot of what I think are trolls, because they try to emotionally blackmail people. They do it in this cold manner that's not really very human-like. It's not really very, like, you know, it just seems like they're trying to shut you up and emotionally blackmail you. And it's like, I won't have that. We've been lied to. The government lied about the fucking deaths. 5,000 a day. I said it twice in the video I made yesterday. 5,000 deaths a day they lied about. So no, I ain't going to trust them. And no, I'm not just going to be going coughing and breathing around old people. Anyone who's worried should be masked up. Then you're safe, right? And so's people around you from you spreading. But if you ain't coughing and you ain't coughing up an active virus, what are you spreading? You're not. The science hasn't changed on the type of virus it is. So, you know, we face this very strange time, right? Hey, fuck me, it can be more polarising, which is just gobsmacking. You know, I was talking with someone yesterday and it's like, no one trusts the government, right, until all of a sudden they're pulling something like this, and then it's like, no, we've got to trust them. So, well, what are you talking about? I haven't showed us any figures. They've just pulled out a doctor that's been on the big pharma payroll for years and told us. Like 90% of the deaths are people like over 70, over 80, that were knocking on the door anyway. I'm not heartless to that, but I'm a realist. It's killing such few numbers under 60, it's nuts. So why lock everyone up under 60? Stop it. Why lock everyone up under 60? Thank you. Do you know what I mean? If you've got reason to believe that you are a risk and you're under 60, should you not be wearing a mask, right? If the COVID test, again, if the COVID test was fucking accurate and trusted, I'd be going and getting one, you know, either isolate and kill it, or, and I've been pretty much isolated anyway. Nature of my life and how I live, I ain't mixing with lots of people. I ain't spreading nothing to no one. I socialise with people that are a higher risk than me, but they're like, you know, everyone's a higher risk than me. I see two people regularly. I ain't a risk to no one. And I've got a healthy immune system, so I'm good. I'm not fussed. I'm not concerned. I'm not worried because of what I know about it. So now the risk is about spread. Right, so then you get aware on how spreading happens. Where's the studies about outdoors and the high spread outdoors, right? Because it's like an aerosol virus, nanoparticle, right? It gets caught and it's gone in seconds. That's why planes are a good environment, because the air condition moves it through it's something like 6 times an hour or 8 times an hour. I think it moves the air through 8 times an hour. And based on the timing and how COVID works and the volume you have to, it's not like you just get one droplet and then that's it, you're fucking contaminated and you're a spreader. No, you've got to get a volume of droplets. So in a plane, it's circulating the air out too quick for that to happen, right? Shops that have got good air conditioning, pretty safe. That's why places like Tesco's aren't big spreaders. That's not where the numbers are coming from. The biggest place where the numbers are coming from is hospitals. People are going into hospitals without COVID and they're coming and then they're getting it while they're in there. So we don't have to just go like to the extreme. Like the government are forcing us to the extreme, and that's fucking unnecessary. But why are they doing it? They've destroyed the economy. Because it was fucked anyway, right? So what have they done? So what have they done to the fucking small families and small businesses, right? Small family businesses and smaller businesses, right? Just chucking everyone on furlough. How many people are going to get off of furlough and then fucking find out there's no job for them? If the reaction is worse than the cause, then there's something wrong. Death rates, we're talking separate from COVID, suicide fucking skyrocketed, child abuse skyrocketed, right? Where's all these people online fucking, stay in your home and fucking rah. Why are you not worrying about all these effects? Why are you not? Because you don't know about it, right? The BBC ain't telling you about the fucking harm this is causing. I mean, Sky News Australia seemed pretty interesting. Almost seems like they've got a free press in Australia still. They're proper fucking speaking their minds. It's nuts. You're like, fuck me, how are they getting away with saying this? It's real talk, right? So, yeah, there's some interesting stuff going on. And I'm just as determined as ever just to keep getting into conversations with people and trying to get them to just have a look at it objectively and stop being ruled by fear emotion. It's not a lockdown level event. There's other ways to handle this. We should not be pushed into this position of fear and fucking isolation when it's unwarranted. This has been going on for nearly a year and there's enough numbers showing. I mean, there was doctors in America speaking to the fucking Senate about current medication they've got that 100% treats COVID. It's a current medication, yet no, they want this fucking nano fucking technology vaccine, right? No, look into the nanotechnology shit. Don't listen to what the fluffy stuff they tell you. Listen out, really listen to the detail of what it can do. When they start telling you about the receptors and how they can be changed so that they identify to different things and go directly to them. There's reasons to be cautious and there's reasons to be informed about this shit, right? Because if we can all be locked down for something that very clearly, by the mainstream numbers that are fucking dodgy anyway, but by the mainstream numbers, this is not a fucking lockdown level event. The fuck are we doing? Locking up healthy people that can kill this. Like, with everything, there's a risk, right? It's just the risk for under 60s is fucking tiny. And so therefore, if we're told, look, you know, we're gonna protect the old and the weak. If you are old, weak, vulnerable, straight first to the line, get tested, make sure you've got the help you need. You can, you know, you can isolate, you can have people coming round as long as they know they're all right and everything. You know, if you're popping to see your nan and you've got a mask and you say hello and you're talking and blah blah blah, great. You know, let's be considerate. Let's not just destroy people's lives. This doesn't make sense. So it's not a lockdown level event. I'm sorry, but it's fucking not. And it's criminal that it's happening. So, you know, I'm keen to see people go and ask some questions. You know, just, I think a lot of people maybe feel it's not. I know there's a big feeling at the moment where it's everyone just wants it done and over. You know, but so many things have happened in this, like the side effects from it are going to ricochet for some time. Like what they've done. The governments aren't to be trusted. They never fucking have been. That's how I feel. Anyway, I've got no more to say to you. I want to see healthy change, people. We've got to make a difference. And it ain't going to happen until we start thinking about it, talking about it with other people, and then agreeing on action to take. So we got to fucking think about it. We got to talk about it. But let's not ignore it, right? Anyway, use the force. Positive mental attitude. Be kind with your thoughts to yourselves like you would for others. Keep loving your hearts for yourselves like you would for others. And let's get it. Get what, John? Awareness, of course. Peace in.